Kasipulo, Jomumbo, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, other leaders present, Governor Homa Bay County, the clergy, I want to say good morning once again. Your Excellency, there is a story in the Bible. It's not yet afternoon. The last time I checked, it was a few minutes to. The last time, when I checked a story in the Bible of Jonah. Jonah was instructed by God to accomplish an assignment. And Jonah decided not to go. God delivered Jonah to the assignment that God had given Jonah. Your Excellency, when I look at that story and compare it with you, I see the same connection. Why do I say that? Immediately you are elected, Your Excellency, God decided to deliver you to the people of Homa Bay. And you came to ACK Church in Homa Bay when us political leaders had not accepted that you would come to Homa Bay County. In fact, we were wondering how brave and courageous you were that you were coming to Homa Bay at a time that we still felt very bitter that you became the president and we didn't want you to be the president. But God had a purpose. God delivered you to the people of Homa Bay. And I want to tell you that having worked with you for now over 1 year, there's one thing that I've discovered. That you loved the people of this region. That you loved the people of Nyanza. And it is not a forced love. You truly love our people. But that love is not going to go in vain. The people of this region have already decided to love you. And come 2027, you will show, they will show you that love at the ballot. And I am very confident that these people will elect you for a second term as the President of the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellency, this great county of Homa Bay, when you took over leadership, there were just 2 roads that were under construction. And they were all stalled. There was a road in Karachuonyo called Kadel Kajadiang, going around Ruma Hills. And then there was another road in Suba, coming all the way from Bita to Sori. The 2 roads were stalled. As we speak today, Your Excellency, the 2 roads are under construction and are being contracted very fast. And there are 7 other roads that you have started in this country, which are under construction. But besides that, there is another 3 roads that have just been awarded, and another 4 that are under tender process. And I know that the last born has spoken to you. And you cannot leave the last born without a tarmac road. So I am very sure that when you rise, you will give last born at least 1 tarmac road in this Kasipul constituency. Kazi yangu itakuwa rahisi sana. Ukishasema, mimi nitaandika na pesa itapatikana. Your Excellency, we have about 11 markets under construction in this county, and you are adding us another 5 to 6 more. Your Excellency, you are adding us 7 more. Your Excellency, the PIA in Homa Bay is progressing very well, and we know we are going to have another one in Bita and another one in Sena. Your Excellency, for the first time, Lake Victoria is going to have a public ferry to transport our people across Lake Victoria. Something that we could only see in Mombasa at the coast. Your Excellency, I can go on and on. I have not even spoken about the roads in Homa Bay town, which you helped complete during Madaraka Day. I have not spoken about the airport at Kabunde, which we are extending. I could go on and on. And it is the same story in Migori County. It is the same story in Siaya County. And it is the same story in Kisumu County. For the first time in this region, we are completing a cancer center in Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital so that our people don't go to Eldoret and Nairobi to seek medication. How else can someone love you? How else can someone work with you? Your Excellency, we will give you a second term. And what we are saying is the moment we give you a second term, we will be counting years. We'll be counting years. Kenyatta served this country for 15 years. Kibaki did 10 years. Uhuru did 10 years. That is cumulatively 35 years. Moi did 24 years. You are doing 10 years. That is 34 years. When you are exiting, this region must produce the next president of the Republic of Kenya. And we will give you the right people with the right qualification and the right competence and the right ability to steer this country forward to the next level. And Your Excellency, as I conclude, wewe ndiye kiongozi wetu. You are the one leading the journey to Singapore. In fact, the journey is going to end in Canaan. Singapore is the route we are taking. And kazi yangu ni kusupport you. And I will support you. Your Excellency, I hear the naysayers, the people opposing us, are talking about nothing is happening in this government. Let me tell you, 2 of those people were in the kitchen cabinet in the last term of Uhuru Kenyatta. Actually, one of them was branded as the super CS. And during that time, they did not even see that there was a Eurobond that was coming up for payment in June 2024 of $2 billion US. That is 260 billion Kenya shillings. There was no plan. There was no Akili. There was no strategy to help Kenya in paying that loan. Those are the people who are lecturing you today. After you have removed Kenya from the list of 6 countries which were supposed to default in paying their debts. 5 of them defaulted. Ethiopia defaulted, Ghana defaulted, Chad defaulted, Zambia defaulted, Mozambique defaulted. It's only Kenya, through your leadership, that has survived the debt default. It is only Kenya that has come from currency depreciation from 160 to the dollar to now 129 to the dollar under your leadership. It is only Kenya which has survived the forex reserve that was only 2.5 months below 4 months, which is the average. Now we are at 7 months of import cover. This your government has helped to unlock the clog, the problem that was the road sector. The road sector was crippled. Your CS here, Chirchir, myself, under your guidance, we made sure that we got money to pay all road contractors. Now when you move across the country, the machines are roaring back. The roads are being constructed. You can see Rironi Mau Summit under construction. We just launched yesterday the SGR from Naivasha all the way to Malava through Kisumu. Something that this region we had forgotten. We had concluded that this SGR would not reach Kisumu in our lifetime. Your Excellency, those who don't want to see will fail to see. But majority of Kenyans are seeing, they are ready to give you a second term. Just relax, work for Kenya, and we will reciprocate in a big way. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, allow me to invite my colleagues. And I will start with kijana wa nyumbani, Mheshimiwa Opiyo Wandayi.
Jodala wabakasipulo okwe uru kendo, akelo numos bende mo siaya ukao. Mheshimiwa Rais, wacha niseme hivi kwa kifupi sana. Mheshimiwa Rais, hao watu wetu wameteseka kwa miaka mingi sana kwa kubaguliwa. Mheshimiwa Rais, asante sana kwa kumbuka hawa watu wetu kwa mambo ya maendeleo. Mheshimiwa Rais, hebu kumbuka ya kwamba hapa kuna watu wengi ambao hawajawahi ona stima na macho yao hapa. Kweli sio kweli? Kweli sio kweli? Na msiwe na wasiwasi, Mheshimiwa Rais ametukumbuka. Juzi niliketi na Mheshimiwa Boyd Were, alinitembelea afisini mwangu, tukaongea, tukajadiliana mpangilio ya stima ya Kasipul. Na mimi nimewahi tembelea Rangwe, nimetembelea Karachuonyo, nimetembelea Kumabei Town Constituency, na nimetembelea Kabondo Kasipul kwa mambo ya nguvu ya umeme. Nimebaki kurudi hapa Kasipul, alafu mishowe niende Ndiwa. Mheshimiwa Rais, wacha niseme nikimalizia ya kwamba what this country has actually desired and wanted is courageous leadership. Leadership that has the courage to make difficult decisions. What this country has always desired and required is a leadership that is forward-looking. Mheshimiwa Rais, we want to thank you for offering us that kind of leadership. Hawa watu wetu, Mheshimiwa Rais, hawatasahau ile kazi umewafanyia Mheshimiwa Rais. Mheshimiwa Rais, mimi kama mnaweza kumbuka nilikuwa bunge miaka kadhaa. Lakini Mheshimiwa Rais, mimi vile naona, when the time for elections come next year, I don't think anybody else will have a chance to get even 1% of these people's votes. Mheshimiwa Rais, based on what you have done to them. Mheshimiwa Rais, yule mkabila ambaye anakutusi kila mara, aliingia bunge akatupata huko, akafanya term moja, and he left without uttering any sensible word in parliament. Mheshimiwa Rais, wale wengine tulikuwa nao Azimio, mimi kama kiongozi wa Azimio bunge wakati huo, Mheshimiwa Rais, wale wa jamaa ni waoga, hawezi kukutisha hata kidogo. Ukae ukijua ya kwamba wewe kura zako ziko sawa katika hii eneo. Asanteni sana, Mwenyezi Mungu azidi kuwabariki. Asanteni. May God bless you.
Before I call the next speaker, there's something that I forgot. I'll just say it in a minute. Your Excellency, being one of the, actually I'm now the longest serving politician in this region. I want to just say that this region, the leadership of this region, we are so united. And we don't want disruptions. We have decided that we support the leadership of today and have our governor to do his second term. So, as leadership from this region, we want peace. We will make sure that there is peace in our party ODM and in the governance structure of Homa Bay County. Even those of us who are at the national level, myself and Raymond Omolo, we must support the leadership of the county for the unity of this county and for us to move forward. Let me now take this opportunity to welcome the Cabinet Secretary in charge of Transport and Infrastructure, the Honorable Davis Chirchir.
Thank you, my brother John. Ya kwanza kabisa, Your Excellency, ni kukushukuru kwa kutulete leo kwa maombi hapa Homa Bay. Let me acknowledge the church. God is good and all the time. Pia sana nishukuru kanisa kwa maombi. We really appreciate the intercessory prayers. Like one of my colleagues has said, it is very difficult for us. Sometimes we don't spend time with family. We are on the road from Monday to Friday through the month. And to know, Bishop Ondiek, that you are praying for the country, that you are praying for our president, that you are praying for us, gives us comfort. And we'll work and deliver. We'll work to serve the people of Kenya. Your Excellency, when you took over this country, it is very easy to forget. These MPs sitting in front of us here were campaigning with jerrycan fuel, carrying jerrycan in fuel because hapakuwako na mafuta Kenya mzima. The economy ilikuwa imesorota kiasi. It was in a very difficult place, this country. Your Excellency, is very easy to forget. We want to thank you for sorting out this economy. We were in a very, very difficult place. Today, Your Excellency, like yesterday, you hosted His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni in launching the standard gauge railway. And on the same day, you have about 4, 5, 6 programs to launch after having a major guest in the country. When we took over, we used to look for a program in the whole country for the president to launch. There was not a single program ili ilikuwa inatoshana na president kuhudumisha to launch, because the economy had gone down. Your Excellency, thank you very much for sorting out the economy. Today in Homa Bay, we stand with several roads, with the airport, with Homa Bay town, and today I stand as a very dear minister to my colleagues from Homa Bay leadership and my colleague Wandai and John Mbadi. Kwa sababu ya uhusiano mwema, kwa sababu ya uchumi umeitengeneza ikawa kwamba the country is performing today. Today, Your Excellency, members of parliament across the country are fighting for your time, for space, because you have got 1,001 projects to launch in this country. We want to thank you, Your Excellency, for sorting out the economy. Nikimalizia niseme kwamba nimefurahi kuja Homa Bay. Gladys Wanga, my friend, we have done so much in Homa Bay together with the leadership of Homa Bay. Thank you so much and happy to be here today. Asanteni sana. Thank you so much.
Okungeni koro jatele modong biro ka mondo los kodu. Uikoru. Ere jomorwako jatelo, President of the Republic of Kenya, neu gibat. Jomumbo. Nyaka ne Kenya yudo uru. Ere President mokwongo limo uka mobet kodu kamae. Jomumbo. Ere President moselimo mabei ka mang'eny mogik nyaka ne Kenya yudo uru. Jomumbo. Ere President mosewuotho kodwa lwedo gi lwedo bat gi bat kwadi mbele kode. Jomumbo. Ere President mokao nyithindwa momiyo tije madongo. Mokao mokete od pesa. Jomumbo. Yawa. Waneno koso kwaneno. Moro bene wa support chien kucho. Beno limowa. Beno biro ka. Beno nenou. Beno kelo nugi moro. Koro wangiso William Ruto nang'o president marwa. Ne. Adwari modu wach mondo jomriambo moko mawuotho oko kucho ka owinji. Wangiso President William Ruto nang'o. Your Excellency, you heard our clergy. They spoke clearly. They spoke on our behalf. Our preacher of the word today spoke about God answering our prayers with thunder. As the people of Homa Bay, as we stand and sit here today, God has answered our prayers with thunder. Our clergy spoke about the reasons why we are in this broad-based government. And Your Excellency, after the clergy preached and spoke, perhaps that might have been the end of the meeting with only you speaking, because our clergy